Today, we're going to help you level up your backswing with this golf-specific upper body training method. When training the upper body to improve your golf swing, we need to work on all factors. That includes joint stability, a range of motion that works through various different movement patterns and angles, and also the strength and power to deliver all of the speed from the club head into the ball and get great results. We build all of those elements into your training so that you're not only building muscle, you're also improving your golf swing mechanics. We've got a great combination for you here, and we're going to start with the split stance, clean and press. Okay, this brings in the push-pull element in one movement, but also it creates asymmetry and a challenge to your balance and stability every single rep. Okay, and you think about the golf swing, we're loading different sides at different times. That's what we need to work on whilst improving the upper body. Okay, so here in the split stance, you're going to hold the weight in the opposing arm of the leg that is forwards. We're going to activate the core and stabilize the spine. Okay, that's where we improve our rotational capacity and strengthen our golf swing. From here, take a good breath, set yourself with your opposing arm for balance. We are then going to pull to the shoulder. From there, we go straight into that overhead press. Okay, so if you do that in one movement, you are creating stability with that anti-rotation. You're using the lower body, you're firing the glutes against the core, and then you're putting that stability and power through the shoulder. Okay, every single rep is then going to improve your golf performance. So we get set nice and fast, so we're aggressive, we're dynamic, through, push. Okay, I have 15 kilos here, it's around 30 odd pounds. Use a weight that allows you to maintain balance and form whilst also hitting the movement with speed and challenging the shoulder and the upper body for stability and strength. So give me a couple of reps right here. So we get set, core's active, pull, push. Okay, nice and dynamic. You're building movement control, joint stability and power output, all whilst benefiting your golf swing from that instability and that extra challenge of being in the split stance position. So the split stance, clean and press really does hit a lot of those aspects, okay? Now we're going to pair that up with a rotational element that takes the shoulder in a different angle and boosts our range of motion in a golf-specific manner. For this, we're going to work with the golf posture T-spine press. We've got cables here, relatively lightweight. You can easily do this with a band as well, okay? Again, we're working that asymmetry, that core activation and the anti-rotation. Because if I just go with the weight now, we shift our center of gravity and we are not stable. That means by staying in position, we're building up a stronger golf swing. So, in this movement here, we're going to set into our golf posture, engage the glutes, get set, and then you are going to rotate around the spine without moving your center of gravity. And when I say that, we're not going to move with the weight. We are going to rotate through the hips and through the upper body to improve our overall performance. So we get set, we fire the upper body across, and rotate through that pattern. Okay, so you're working around the spine, you're improving strength of the shoulder, and you got those golf specific elements. So we get set, press, and just a little hold at end range so that we know that that function is there, and we're hitting the range of motion that most benefits your golf swing. So when working through a superset combination like this, we try to minimize rest between movements to maximize your progress and compound effectiveness. Okay, rest at the top of the round and then bring the intensity round after round to ensure that you get more progress in less time. And as we always say, make sure you train both sides of the body because we want to be ready for the golf swing and we want to build symmetry through the whole body for performance and longevity. So, working that opposing side, you'll find that one is obviously stronger than the other. The more we take out those imbalances, the better. So we get set, looking at this different angle, core's active, spine's neutral, shoulder, press. Okay, always in control, really work slowly down and fast up, okay? That's huge for your performance. It's gonna load the muscle the best, and again, you're gonna get more progress. We get set, pull, push. And again, so that execution, we're focusing on keeping as much stability through the body as possible, no wasted movement. All the focus is going into the power and the stability through the shoulders. So we get a couple more reps, set, go. Nice and aggressive, build up weight over time and improve that swing. Okay, as we said, you're really going to step straight into the next movement, and we're always going to work both sides. Okay, so you'll see a different angle here for the T-spine press. We engage the ground, we activate the core, and then you'll see how the hips unwind as we press through this movement. So really work that rotational pattern. You'll feel the core engage, you'll feel the position of your spine change just a little, the same as it does in your golf swing, and every rep we're putting pressure, the right kind of pressure, through that shoulder, and we're getting into a better position. Okay, over time you can get more dynamic, you can increase weight, but really this is all about execution, form, and ensuring that your shoulders are healthy and strong so you can play more golf and better golf. So how does this help your backswing? Well, when we look at the movement, we really need to retain this width and stability, as well as use that range of motion overhead. And you think about that asymmetry we built with the split stance and the rotational press around the spine. We need to be active in the core and maintain that center of gravity. So when we're stable and we have that control of the range of motion, we can create the right positions at the top so that when we transfer down, we can then use that power of the shoulder to transfer the energy into the club head. Now the feels that you want to have over the ball are that your shoulder blades are back, we're not rounded forwards because that's going to restrict your movement. If we're in a good solid posture and the shoulders can really turn, extend away from the body and get this height, the club's going to be a good distance away from the body. You retain your width on the way down, and that is how the best ball strikers create incredible consistency through impact. As soon as those shoulders get restricted, you're going to feel as though you can't get the club around your body. You're probably going to be over the top, and there's probably going to be niggles, aches and pains in the shoulders that you don't want to deal with, because that's going to stop you playing golf. It's going to stop you playing good golf for sure. Okay, so the feels that I would take to the course are that once we start to load up into that trail hip, the arm should be working away from the body, and then naturally the club is going to work back to our center of gravity. That is what's going to lift the arms into a good position. The core's active, the shoulders are stable, and from here we just change direction to put all of the pressure onto the club head. And because we're now mobile and strong in the upper body, we can deliver with pressure, consistency and speed to hit incredible shots every time you get to the course. That is how you create a better backswing with strong, healthy shoulders. And obviously we don't need to tell you that having good mobility and a resistance to injury, as well as better performance, is going to be a good thing in everything you do as well. Okay, so in terms of progressions, you saw the two movements. They can be from the beginner level all the way through to advanced. Okay, all you need to look at is the form, the stability, and the execution. Increase weight over time, continue to see those progressions, and then bring in the more dynamic elements that we use in the DRVN app to build more power through the shoulder once you have that base level of function and stability. Okay, so these kind of training methods are everything that we do. Okay, so we have programs for every single golfer. So if you haven't already, make sure you head over and get your 7-day free trial to the best golf fitness app in the game. The DRVN Golf app is available right now. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, and tell your friends so that we can continue to grow, improve our content, and help you to improve your game so you can golf strong.